Welcome to the SASI Governance Command Center. If you are deploying artificial intelligence in healthcare, edtech, or the enterprise, this is your system of record. What you are looking at is the live telemetry of a deployment operating under our strict patient mode, tuned specifically for HIPAA. But because SASI uses turnkey regulatory policies, this could just as easily be enforcing COPA for a children's app or FERPA for edtech. Notice this 6.8% intervention rate. Most AI governance tools act as digital notaries, and they just log a receipt after the AI generates a response. SASI is an active pre-LLM safety layer. That 6.8% represents thousands of times we intercepted a risk, like a social security number or a crisis escalation, and neutralized it before the LLM ever saw the prompt. And as you can see, we do it in under 25 milliseconds. But a dashboard only shows you the aftermath. To see how we actually prevent these violations in real time, let's look at the user experience. Watch what happens when a user introduces a direct HIPAA or PI violation combined with a potential crisis trigger. In milliseconds, SASI's hard safety enforcement layer intercepts the prompt. Notice how instantly the system pivoted to provide crisis resources and creates an envelope in the ledger. For liability, an alert is useless if you can't prove a human saw it. Notice the red indicator for an open incident. When a therapist or crisis monitor reviews this, they click Acknowledge. Watch the state change. The system instantly locks in my exact administrator ID and the timestamp. Crucially, it does this by updating the workflow state, leaving the original cryptographic evidence envelope completely immutable and tamper-proof for the legal team. We designed this middleware so that even if our internal telemetry, analytics, or database logging completely fails, the life safety response is guaranteed to be delivered to the user. We fail closed on safety, but fail open on delivery. This is a SASI evidence envelope. It is a tamper-proof receipt of a life safety intervention. Notice what is missing: the raw text. You keep the actual conversation locked in your own secure database. SASI simply abstracts the prompt into cryptographic hashes, giving you absolute proof of the event without ever forcing you to expose sensitive data on a third-party dashboard. Here, the system detected explicit suicidal ideation. Instead of relying on an AI to guess the intent, SASI used a deterministic bypass to instantly trigger a 988 escalation and route the crisis to a human in the loop. It did this in exactly 2.6 milliseconds. For legal and compliance teams, a log is useless if you cannot prove the system was configured correctly at the time of the event. The Identity and Policy and Control Snapshots sections lock this exact event to a specific policy hash. It proves irrefutably that crisis detection, PI redaction, and obfuscation detection were fully active and armed when the prompt was submitted. Because we engineered silent background data syncing, this executive dashboard stays updated without needing manual refreshes. It abstracts away all protected health information and raw text, giving underwriters a continuous, real-time aggregate of risk posture, SLA adherence, and intervention rates. As regulations tighten, trusting the AI is no longer a viable legal strategy. You need deterministic, fail-closed safety, backed by mathematically verifiable receipts. With the SASI Governance Command Center, you aren't just hoping your application is compliant. You can cryptographically prove it.